Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's 2023, we made it. And I'm ready to move on. So that's what we're gonna do. Today, I wanted to kind of reflect on last year, just a teensy bit, as well as talk about my plans for 2023 and crochet while I'm doing it. Because I'm working on a cardigan with this pretty periwinkle, and I was like having so many thoughts. I was like, why don't I just share them with you all? I'm gonna try and keep my thoughts as organized as possible, but that's just the plan. The plan is just a crochet chat with me, and I want to know your thoughts as well on any of the subjects that I talk about. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'm just going to kind of ramble and try and get as much of this cardigan done today as possible. I will say I do not have enough for the whole thing, so this is the front, or one of the front panels. This is the back panel. My goal for the day is just to get both front panels done with this amount of yarn. And for reference, the yarn that I'm using is the Craft Smart Value yarn in periwinkle. It has 354 yards, and I got two thinking that I could make it, and I'm like, no. So I'm gonna see how much of this I can get done with the amount of yarn that I have left, and if I have more things to talk about, I'll move on with another project, which is gonna be the same cardigan but in a different color, because that's all I can do right now. That's all I can do. 2022 was a year. It was a year. No, it was a year of a lot of trials, but those trials have definitely helped me grow mentally, changed my perspective a little bit after I turned 26 last month on December 12th. And a lot of my goals that I had before became so jumbled with, I'm turning this age and I feel like I should have these things accomplished, and I don't have them accomplished, and it, you know, poor planning on my part, or just, you know, I feel like I was stuck in that mindset of like depressed mindset of like, who knows, like who cares, whatever. But I am trying to grow out of that. I don't want to say woe is me, but just kind of I'm gonna put any life goals on the back burner just to satisfy myself for the day. It helped me out for a little bit at certain points in my life, but I noticed that it just stopped, and I never worked on trying new ways of thinking. And I feel like after I turned, or around, like I say a week or so before I turned 26, I was like, okay, what can we do this different? What can we do this different so that I can receive a different outcome? So that's something that I'm still working on and navigating and things like that. But I will say that I am seeing a difference in my mentality of how I view forces outside of myself. You know, I think before I was just like, I'm just trying to make sure I make it through the day. And now I'm like, I'm making sure I make it through the day, but also like, what can I do that's outside of me? Whatever that may be. And I'm feeling good. It's December 9th. It's January 9th, 2023. And I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm back in school. Classes started today. I have 3 online classes, although in about, I say 10 days, I'll be out of one of those classes. Very weird class timing. I think it started like mid-December, like right before Christmas or something like that. And I didn't see, if I saw that on the date, I would not have signed up for that class. I'm gonna be so real with you. I would not have signed up for a winter course, because when I signed up for it, it said it was a spring 2023, and when I check campus, it still says it's a spring 2023 course. Yeah, it started in December. That doesn't make any sense, but oh well. So our classes started today. I transferred out of my previous school and I am in a new school, and I'm just going with the changes. I think this year is just, I want to do things out of my comfort zone, which is very hard for me to do. I'm very much I do the same things, or I like to do the same things. I go to the same places. I like to have, like I said, routine, and I want to do, even if it's like mundane things or just like out of the box, crazy, not crazy, but you know, different things that I wouldn't normally do. Is kind of, I don't want to say I don't believe in resolutions, but I just want to make sure that I pick things that I want to do this year and stick to them. And so I'm just trying to choose healthier options versus just like, I want to work out more, I want to eat healthier, I want to blah blah blah. I want to do things that I know are obtainable, and I practiced it before the new year even started, and I want to carry those with me throughout the year of what I started last month, which I think is very helpful. I think don't wait until, oh, I'm gonna stop drinking on the 1st, or I'm gonna start doing this that I never did on the 1st of the year. I think you should put those practices in the minute that you think about making a change, versus I want to make a change but I'm gonna wait, because the longer you wait to make that change, the harder it's going to be for you to want to stick with it. So those are things that I want to do for the year. I think last year was just a year of what else can go wrong. Like, I was just expecting a lot of things to go wrong when I was happy. I was like, I'm happy right now. I know something bad is gonna happen soon. I just don't know when, you know, like expecting any terrible storm to happen, because, you know, I mean, that's how life is, but I shouldn't go through every happy moment expecting something sad or something, not devastating, but just something crazy happening to my life. I shouldn't expect that. I just want to be able to be more fluid and roll with whatever happens in life, because that's literally all that life is. Also, another goal for me this year that I did start out with is being more creative. Again, I want to get back into doing makeup, my creative makeup looks. I miss doing those, I really do. I want to get to a point where I just completely revamp my makeup collection. It's sitting in my drawer over there. It's a lot of old makeup, a lot of makeup that I genuinely just need to like sanitize, because it's a little grimy, and buy some new tools. I need like a new beauty blender, or just like a new makeup sponge in general. Maybe a few new brushes, but other than that, like I have so much makeup from PR that I got year before last, and yeah, I know I shouldn't be using makeup from year before last, but I am going to on myself. I don't do makeup on other people, but I want to use my makeup, and I want to take cute photos of myself how I used to back in the day, and that's a big goal of mine. Not just makeup, but just to stay and be more creative, and that includes being more consistent again with my YouTube content. I feel like I started it and then did good for like a couple months, and then got busy and didn't feel like making time for it, and I miss it. I miss it a lot. I miss editing. I miss coming up with ideas of things to make physically, like crocheting and all that. I miss it. So that's something that I really want to get back into. I have a couple things that I want to make some tutorials on, but I just need to make the time for it. I have a hard time making time for things outside of work. Like when I'm working now, and I'm just like working and school, and all I want to do is just like come home and play Valorant and go to sleep. But I'm trying to get out of that, so we'll see. And now I'm gonna take a talking break because I want to listen to music and get some of this done, and then I'll come back and talk more. So I'm done with the first panel. I think I like it. I'm gonna leave it because I'm gonna do like a, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on the last panel, and then if I have any of this color left over, which I might, hold on, it's all tailed up. Well, this is how much I have left. Then I can get started on as much of one of the sleeves as possible, and then I'm going to go sometime this week to get, I'd say like 2 more, but then I feel like I should get 3 more just to play it safe. I'm gonna say 2 to 3, but also however much they have left. Another thing, as you can see probably in the background, is I am listening to the Army. No, I'm an Army, and I have been having the best time. I never realized or knew or anything about how much content BTS has outside of, you know, their music. They have from BTS, they have in the suit, they like have Bon Voyage, and they have everything, and I've just been immersing myself for the past month into their content, and I got some of my favorite albums by them. I got Butter. Let's see, let's turn it there. Hopefully you can see that. Doesn't it look cute? It's so cute over there. I got Butter as a Christmas gift, and I bought Proof. Proof was the first one I bought, and I wrapped it and put it under the tree for myself for Christmas. And then I got Butter for a Christmas gift for someone else, and I bought B. I bought B after Christmas. And then last week I bought Map of the Soul 7, Love Yourself, Tear, and The Astronaut. And then I went and I saw that they had Indigo, which is Ariana's album that came out like recently. I can't remember. Okay. That came out recently. I can't remember exactly when it came out. But I'm like having the absolute best time just learning about them and seeing who they are outside of music videos and music in general. It's so fun, and I never doubted, but I can't even say I wish I got into them sooner, because I feel like it wouldn't have the same effect as it does for me now. But I'm just so grateful. They have brought so many smiles to my face. I've just been having the best time. I have an ever-growing playlist of my favorite songs by them. Okay, there we go. Got it. So yes, I love BTS. I'm sure this will not be the last you hear from me. If you follow me on my Instagram, you'll know I post at least 3 songs to my stories. I've gotten to the point where I want everybody to hear it. So I don't just share the post from Spotify anymore. I take a screenshot and then I go into music on Instagram and then I add the song, because y'all are not gonna just skip past my story without a care in the world about anything that I'm interested in without at least hearing a snippet of my favorite song of the day. Speaking of favorite song, my favorite song, no, it's not, no, I can't even say it's not my favorite song. Let's see, let's go to my, okay, well, number one, I've watched Yet to Come Busan 20,000 times, and my best friend, so graciously, Emily, I love you, is gonna go and watch the movie with me because it's coming out in cinemas in February. And she's like, I don't listen to them, but I'm gonna go with you. And I was like, that is what a best friend is. That's truly what a best friend is. But I will say probably my favorite song right now, I'd say Butterfly. I love Butterfly. That's another album that I really want to get. I just have such a hard time finding it, but I think I might just get it from the Weverse website. I will say my favorite dance practice video that they have is from BTS, for sure. The song from BTS. They ate that choreography up. I have watched that probably 1 billion times. I watch it at least once a day. I listen to this song at least 3 times a day. I start off my day with it. If I'm walking into work and I have my noise canceling headphones, it's because I'm listening to it so that I can get prepared. I listen to that song, I can take anything. It's such a good song. It is a banger. And when I start going to the gym or running or walking or working out in general, the song will be on repeat. The Run Beautiful part at the end, they were talking about me. But I'm having a great time. I'm really enjoying their music. Their music is amazing. Very versatile. Everyone is super talented. V is my bias. Suga is also my bias with that hair. Just know that I'm really enjoying them and their music. And I could genuinely talk about it forever, so I'm gonna keep talking about it because I have a lot to say. I'm deeply healing a part of myself from preteen to teenage years. Like, my teenage years were spent sitting on Tumblr, reblogging the most depressing things. I never listened to I didn't get into the One Direction kick. I listened to their like 5 most popular songs, and that's it. I listened to Justin Bieber. I was a believer, but not to like the extent of like, I wish I had like all the posters up on my wall and all of the CDs and magazines and go to concerts and stuff like that. I never did that. So I feel like this is really, really doing it for me. Like, I walk in here every day, and this room already has, I've worked very hard to give this room the best energy, relaxing, bright, windows open. You know, I come in this room, and whatever worries I have, I'm completely, you know, relaxed, and I'm in my zone, and I'm in my own space, and I love that. But, you know, walking in here and seeing posters and the photo cards on my mirror that I literally look into every day, and seeing their cute little faces, and just like knowing how much they have meant to me in such a short amount of time of me listening to them. It's literally been a month, and I'm like, every single day I wake up and I listen to their music, and I'm just like that. I think the happiest I've ever been in my life, just by finding something like a simple joy. Like, literally all I did one day, I sat here, it was nighttime after work, after work, and I saw that RM had an NPR, a Tiny Desk, and I was like, oh, let me listen to it. He's in BTS, right? Yeah. That opened the threshold. I listened to that. I was like, damn, like the vibes of this whole album that he has out there so good. And then I was like, oh, there's a BTS video. Oh, it's Dynamite. Oh, it's Butter. Let's watch both of those. Let's just get into it. Girl, the wormhole of where I was, I spent 3 hours almost at this desk just watching their videos. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. V and Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Jimin and Blood, Sweat. Yeah, no. But it's wonderful. I'm having a great time. Very happy. If you like BTS as well, go ahead and subscribe. I don't think I have any more thoughts. I think all of my thoughts have been said. I have expressed all of my resolutions and goals and reflections. So I think I'm just gonna go and continue to do this. I'm not gonna stop doing this, but I think I'm gonna leave it here with some questions. Let's see what questions I'm gonna ask. In the comments, I want you to let me know any of your resolutions or goals. If you are not like a resolutions terminology person, any of your goals, any reflections of last year, anything you're glad you accomplished in the last year. Yeah, any accomplishments, anything that you have taken with you from last year that you want to keep with you for this year and heighten. I want to know. I'm rooting for everybody to be great and successful and happy, fruitful. I want all of us to make so much money this year. Never want money to be a worry for any of us ever again, because I feel like 22 was a year where everybody was just struggling to pay bills. So I'm wishing everyone financial freedom this year. I am manifesting amazing, wonderful opportunities for you, whether that's socially, in your career, just anything in life that you want. I am hoping that you get it, receive it, and that it brings you happiness and love, peace, and unity. Have a great day. Have a great new year. I will see you the next time I make time to upload a video. Yeah. I purple you. Okay, goodbye.